The heat is rising. A divisional rematch. A team searching for focus. And some Panthers who absolutely must show up in Atlanta. Let's talk about it. The heat is on in Carolina, and there's no time to look back. The Panthers are staring straight at a season-defining Week 11 showdown with the Atlanta Falcons, a team they shut out earlier this season, and a team that's now desperate for revenge. Dave Canales knows what's at stake. He challenged his players this week, hard. And the response? Positive, focused, urgent. But all of that means nothing unless it shows up on Sunday at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. This is a high-pressure matchup, and today we're breaking down the Panthers players with the most on the line heading into Atlanta. Let's start with a name we never expected to see on this list, J.C. Horn. Against the Saints, Horn gave up 2 touchdowns, and he owned it immediately. But here's the other side of that story. Through 10 games, he's been targeted only 36 times across 332 coverage snaps. Quarterbacks avoid him, and for good reason. Defensive coordinator Ejiro Evero backed him publicly, saying, "His confidence isn't affected. His demeanor isn't affected. He always prepares the right way." That's a pro. A guy who gets beat, feels it, but doesn't shrink. Horn admitted he's probably still not over it. But he also said this: "I accepted it. It's in the past, and I'm looking forward to Atlanta." And that's exactly where the pressure lands, because Atlanta will test him early. The Falcons remember that shutout. They'll come after him. Next up, Christian Rozeboom, stepping back into the green dot role. With Trevin Wallace out, Rozeboom becomes the defensive quarterback again. And while he plays freer without that responsibility, the Panthers don't have the luxury of choice this week. This game will test both his discipline and his communication. If Rozeboom struggles, Atlanta's run-and RPO game will find those cracks immediately. Now let's talk trenches. Because Ike Mekwonu and Taylor Moton have one of their toughest assignments of the year. Atlanta's pass rush is finally heating up. Jalen Walker, James Pierce Jr., Leonard Floyd turning back the clock. Zach Harrison wrecking plays when you forget about him. The tackles must settle things down early, or this offense never finds a rhythm. If Carolina wants to control this game, it starts with Ekwonu and Moton winning their matchups. Now, we need to address the Xavier Legette situation. Right now, the penny just isn't dropping for him. From 38 targets, he has only 181 yards, and over half of that came in just one game. That's not WR2 production. That's not close. And with Teteroa McMillan already stepping forward, the pressure on Legette is enormous. This Falcons game is a chance to prove he can be more than a complementary piece. Finally, Bryce Young. The Saints dared him to beat them without the run game. They loaded the box. They challenged him, and they won that bet. Bryce was visibly frustrated afterward, and teammates noticed a different level of intensity from him this week. And here's the interesting part. Bryce has played well against Atlanta in his young career. He needs that version of himself now more than ever, because the truth is, the outside noise is growing. Fans are restless. Media speculation is heating up, and Carolina's margin for error is shrinking fast. A strong performance in Atlanta won't silence every doubter, but it will shift the temperature in that room dramatically. So here we are. Panthers, Falcons, Week 11. One team trying to prove last week was a wake-up call, not a warning sign. And despite all the gloom around this week, remember this. Carolina is 5-5. They are right in the NFC South race. And this Sunday is a chance to take control back. Panthers fans, who do you think has the most to prove this Sunday? And what's your score prediction for this matchup? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more Panthers breakdowns just like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. The heat is on, and we're about to find out who's built for it. Keep pounding.